simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
Okay.
Points for agility. Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Are you running away? Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping, just take it or leave it.
Oz revealed out of the frying pan. Cooked alive. Ha!
Locked up!
Booba, get them!
Target acquired!
Let's get it on!
Out of the frying pan. By royal decree. Booba, get them! Hi! Oz revealed the...
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys? With as a child? Is that it? Points for agility. This trash.
My mistake.
Pleasure doing business with you. By royal running away?
Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that it?
1 मिनट की कहाँ 1 मिनट की कहाँ 1 मिनट की
Nice and spicy. Oz reveal.
I got him cornered. Do I get a share?
कहाँ है 1 मिनट की गौरव जी ओके चले गए तुम
Okay.
Worthless pile of garbage.
Stop yapping. Just take or leave it.
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics.
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui however...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Auroron? Well, he learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and
one है
raising
मोड
aphids,
सुबह में
living off of what he harvests from the garden.
सुबह में
He's
मोड
always been such a good kid. He would even... Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once
शैतान
we
का नाम
find
लिया
him.
शैतान हाजिर हो
He's been
गया
raising phlogiston. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things.
ओ यो
Here.
हो गई छुट्टी तेरी सुबह
Huh? How about now?
What do you see?
कैब में घर आ रहा हूँ ओके
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First,
It requires a very rare spell that most
ये
people aren't
आइस
adept
है
at.
क्या
But
फाइव
don't
स्टार
worry, it's a cinch for me.
फाइव स्टार है
Between the two of you,
किटलिया
seems the traveler's senses. When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got it. Anyway, We'll need to use our vision
उदित
now
के
to
घर
track
आजा.
down Auroron.
Okay.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this developers is really something.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as
ये तो
elderly
वही जाने
shamans
जिसने
go,
बोला है.
I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns. But given the looks on their faces just now, or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of
Archon
friends.
quest, हाँ Archon quest. Italy, 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 Italy. आगे चलो.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there.
अरे अरे.
Yeah?
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
उदित दो कार्टून भेज दे.
I'm
भेज
on
देंगे.
a small shape here. Could it
नितिन
be
फ्री हो जाएगा तब
some
भेज
sort of
देंगे.
symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only
अगर
someone
नितिन
from
उठ
our
गया होगा
tribe
तो
would recognize
करके
it.
करके.
So, we've got to find. Leaving such a subtle mark if they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death.
अच्छा से वो मांग रहे हो तो
But what if my
वैसे
darling
काम नहीं.
grandson is also there? I can't have. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise, he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
सासा के काम आज भेज दे. सासा खुद ही लेके आ जाएगा. चले जाएगा लेकर खुद ही. सासा गिर गया क्या ये?
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me. There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Given there are two signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking. She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively...
Kalau tidak zaman.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these, but he can't have just evaporated into thin air.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
कौन बोला? कौन बोला? क्या हो गया? क्या हो रहा है? क्या हो रहा है? अंधेरा छा गया. जी कैप्टन
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no... I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
आज भी वेल्लो नहीं है वेल्लो। क्या सुनाऊं मैं, क्या सुनेगा तू? क्या कर, कहाँ तक पहुंचा
Hey,
है?
why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground!
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
आवाज आ रही है, गिर गया या तू गिर गया?
Don't worry. We can take a short break.
लूफी
Sorry,
वाला
I know I
गाना।
asked for your help. But had I
काहे?
known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken.
लूफी वाला गाना, क्या लूफी वाला?
If you're feeling
जो
sick, you should just say
नहीं,
so.
तो वो था,
See, Lolly should be able to,
ग्रुप का था।
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
हैं? कहाँ है क्या? क्या बोलना चाहते हो? हाँ हाँ ठीक है।
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
आ गया यार, तो क्या हुआ?
Need to be more careful next time.
feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, but if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes. Look over there.
क्या क्या?
Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatu.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light.
Huh?
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? On mic.
मारो!
You're still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Let's get it on! Target acquired. That was
Out of the frying pan.
yeah. Dead meat.
क्या डैमेज? वाह!
Buckle up. By royal decree, Midnight Phantasmagoria. Boba, get them.
Auroron!
Granny!
Vice versa.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, Gramps.
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you've got to be Gramps.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the master... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
हो रहा हूँ स्ट्रीम ऑन करके सारे कुछ भी कर लेते हैं जो कौन
And
लोग
do
कर
you think saying all of this is gonna save...
यार में बैठे हैं
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that you won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your...
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot.
Okay. Now...
Yes.
So why did...
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I...
Hey! Even if the truth that you see will soon
I'm sorry.
forget it. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and serious...
Sounds good.
Your vegetables?
Yes, I grow a lot.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
वो तो सुबह में
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
हाँ वो तो सुबह में है बोला तो सर्विस रीसेट नहीं हुआ अभी तक अच्छा 2 घंटे वैल्यू खेलते मेरा मन नहीं है वैल्यू खेलने का मैं ये करने के बाद सोने जा रहा हूँ बहुत नींद है यही तो फन है वैल्यू से तो अच्छी है कम से कम क्यों सुबह गिर गया क्या
I see.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect an...
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's...
Will I
अभी
need
नहीं
to stay
यार
here?
ये करना है आर्गन क्वेस्ट
Technically...
500 जेंस चले जाएंगे नहीं तो नहीं करे तो
Understood.
I understand.
500 का नुकसान हो जाएगा बड़ा
And thank you too.
Well, at least...
Traveler, Paimon, thank you. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Sheila.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
सुबह
It's
तो
as good
सोने
as
चले
done.
गया होगा उसको
You
कोई
can just
फर्क ही
go
नहीं
and come with
पड़ेगा
me, Auroron. We've got to
लेट
find
चल
you a
रहेगा
place to stay
नहीं
for the
लेट
night.
चलो
Goodbye, Gramps.
गौरव वैल्यू के लिए बुला रहा तुझे चले जा this new grandson of mine is way too polite ये भी ठीक है जो सो रहा है उसे सोने दो कब ला भाई भाई ये भी ठीक है
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What? The captain? Sorry.
गेम सेट
I just
करूंगा
didn't see that
आज
coming.
देखा
So you really stayed
500
in the Night
प्राइमस
Kingdom?
चाहिए
And he didn't attack you?
नहीं तो बहुत बड़ा नुकसान हो जाएगा
Auroron, what is he up to? He's all that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon, we still have another whole day
तूने ले
before
लिया
the meeting,
वेल्किन
so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
कहाँ जाना 500 ही है 500 ही है 500 ही है अरे कहाँ जाना है हेलो हेलो
Decide whether
आओ
pyro slimes taste
लिखा
better
भी
than
हुआ है ना
salty.
अभी ना घुमा दो आउट ऑफ मनी सारा पहलों में लगाओगे तो क्या ही बचेगा क्या ही बचेगा Whee! अरे 6 घंटे की कह रहा था ना जिन सब 6 घंटे की कह रहे थे ना ये बर्थडे है इसका हैप्पी बर्थडे इसका भी है हाँ 6 घंटा क्यों है 6 घंटा 1 घंटा भी नहीं हुआ अभी तक तो क्यों है सुकून में इतना तड़प इसमें
Look alive! Ha! Odds reveal!
Locked up.
कहाँ गई
Nice and spicy!
1 घंटा भी नहीं हुआ ही 1 घंटे कैसे झेलेंगे
Are you running away?
तूने बिल्ड कर लिया अपनी जियो करेक्टर
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
कब करेगा है ओ ओरारा आ गया
What was that?
ओरारा
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind.
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you?
You're right.
एक
Granny tells
दिन
me that too.
वो दिन कब आया था
Huh.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent.
अरे
The
कैप्टन
fact that
नु
you
आ
showed
गया
up
कैप्टन
proves that I
नु
was right about your character.
बेटा होगा कैप्टन नु आ गया
Yet, there's been a lot of
लग
talk about you.
लग
Child told me that you're passionate about the
क्या
unknown and
28
you're
जीबी
willing
का
to take
डाउनलोड कर रहे हो
risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
इतने छोटे
If we
छोटे
allow the
गेम
current
मत
state of
खेला
things to
करो
continue,
यार
we
डाउनलोड
will
करने में
inevitably
5
clash.
जन्म लग
And
जाए
that's a scenario that I'd
क्या
very
डाउनलोड
much like to avoid.
कैंसिल डाउनलोड कर रहे हो
I've long heard of your and once you've learned
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat
इतने
the...
इतने बुरे दिन आ गए कि कैंसिल
Never mind.
डाउनलोड
I've
कर रहे हो
long kept a close eye on her.
ठीक
If
है
any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tibet now, you may have been led to believe that this is the
An emergency plan?
yes, a way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't it? Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
Gnosis
I knew you to be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged, and now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Someone's here.
अरे दौड़ती हुई आ रही है कोई.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
कौन आ रहा है?
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly! When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to. How dare you go behind our backs
मेरी
like this,
आईडी
Auroran?
दिखाना.
Colluding with the
इनकी
Fatui?
बातें खत्म होगी
Really?
तब तो दिखाऊंगा.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain yourself. What the heck are you up to?
I'm
अरे
sorry,
रुक जा.
Granny.
बातें
I
तो
feel so
खत्म हो
guilty.
जाती.
You!
Wait, see, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like, so maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroran. You're only getting out of this now because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You're right, Traveler. Let's go. We can discuss this more back in the city.
देखो कहाँ है मेरी यूआईडी. गैंसेट गैंस पढ़ तो लिया. कितने पढ़ने हैं? अच्छा इतना बड़ा लिखे होगा तो मैं तो होगा ही ना. खेलने के लिए कुछ गेम तो मेरे दूसरों की तरह 33 जी 97 जीबी के गेम पड़े हुए हैं, लेकिन खेलना सिर्फ ही है. एटलीस्ट तेरे साथ आए गुड़े गुड़िया का गेम तो खेल लूं. ओहो ओहो ओहो. शुभम सो गया क्या? हेलो गुड्डा गुड़िया. गुड्डा गुड़िया. ओ शुभम हो गया क्या? गुड़ा गुड़िया. गुड्डा गुड़िया. अच्छा चैट फिल्टर हटा दिए. तुम कहाँ से हटेगी? देखना पड़ेगा. लगता शुभम गिर गया.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so
हो
much
गया.
grief.
बधाई हो.
Do you serious? Why did you help the
क्या
captain?
करेगा? कल
And I
करेगा.
want the
क्या
truth.
करेगा?
Really?
अभी नो.
You're just going to stonewall me?
Okay.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away
आईडी
now?
सेट हो
If you're
गया.
worried...
बधाई हो.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
अपना UID
Oh,
भेज उसे.
you dare
ये नीचे
gossip
लिखा
between
तो है
yourselves instead of listening to me?
8496022376.
Sorry, Granny.
35%
Sorry,
डाउनलोड हो गया.
Granny.
क्या होगा?
You say all the right things, but then you go and
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to it. Auroron, if you're still thinking about...
That's not it, Granny.
जोरा प्राइमो सेंड कर रहा है UID लेकर. तो बम.
I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron, where have you gone?
हैं?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
अब भाग गया. भेज लो.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion.
भेज दिया WhatsApp में
Pulled it
भेज
off
दिया.
flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful? Little brat. That's it.
यहाँ भी
Next
भेज
time we
दिया.
meet...
Whoa, that's a little...
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation. Auroron probably... we've got... Do you two have some time?
No.
Feeling hungry?
Oh, right. It's been a...
जल्दी
Then
खत्म
let's
करो.
go. We can find somewhere...
Really? You're not gonna take... that's... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers.
Hey, come on now.
Are you sure? We can save you some Mora.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time.
Sure, that's fine.
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other. Are they twins?
नसीब में हो green tea.
Paimon only...
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as...
do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge name for themselves recently.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait,
Oh,
so
Nacho!
you call her
Oh,
Granny
Nacho,
too?
Nacho!
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great-great-granny. She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Nightwind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Nacho.
Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, chunk?
Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers...
सुबह में शुभम नहीं नाचा.
Sitlali? Sitlali?
Who's that? You got some gall calling me by my first name. Let me guess.
Are you still with us, Sitlali? You're kinda talking to...
You chumps come around. I mean,
अरे गाना चला
on,
दो. नहीं है कुछ गाना चलाने के लिए.
Granny Sitlali, you're not a monster at all.
exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good... That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the...
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes. Huh?
वाह क्या बात है.
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's...
Are you feeling okay? Wanna...
There's so much that I want to say, but...
Why not? Of course you can.
Please, Paimon, it's not as...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you.
No.
Actually?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is...
So, you heard... You heard my...
It's okay, Sitlali. You had every right to complain about those things.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that, happens to you a lot.
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something... Take a walk with me. I have things.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals.
गुड नाइट डाउनलोड नहीं हुआ क्या तुम्हारा अभी तक? ये भी करना है, आ जाओ। पूछते हैं ना तो ओ या सुमी ओ नाम नहीं आया, ये भी ठीक है। वो मंडे था।
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
Don't get too close! I got you covered!
Everybody stand back! Check this out! Best of luck! Oh, chill out! Carving waves! Let's light it up! Power of the desert height! I'm going in! Ah, watch the surfboard! Ha! Amazing! Woohoo!
Fire it up!
Ah!
Supporting fire!
Everybody stand back! Carving waves! Amazing! Let's shred, Sharpie! Let's light it up! To ashes! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's ride!
too close. Here's backup.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand back!
Carving waves! It's an epic wave!
Fire it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Don't get too close. Supporting fire.
Power that ended high shock!
Let's ride! Surf's up! Amazing! Woo!
Fire it up.
Going in!
Surf's up! Let's shred, Sharky!
Check this out.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Here's backup.
Carving waves!
Don't get too close.
Need a surfboard?
Check this out.
Everybody stand back!
I got you covered.
To ashes!
It's an epic wave!
Fire it up.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is
Carving waves! Got this! Amazing! Surf's up!
Don't get too close.
Let's ride!
चलो गुड नाइट सबको, सबको फिर बताइए।